Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at these pretty crazy looking headphones from Psyc. These are the ZX model, which are the over-ear model of theirs. They are very affordable and actually surprisingly really good for that price, even though there are a couple of things about them that I think could be improved, but they are really, really good. And so I was actually going to put these on my iTest Stuff channel, but because they're really nice, I decided to put them here on the main channel. So these are huge, and I love that. I love big headphones, and I like them to be over ear, not on ear, not in ear, not below ear, but over ear, which is just what I like. These are Bluetooth, and the Bluetooth works fine. It doesn't have as many buttons as my other one here. Like this one, for example, has more buttons, which means it's easier to control. The audio quality is really nice. It's got a decent amount of bass, which is what I like, but when it comes to bass, as with everything else, nothing beats the Sony XB950BTs in its super bass mode, which I love, but these are like 5 times cheaper. Now, these don't have any sort of size adjustment. It sort of does, but it's sort of an automatic size adjustment. It's just sort of a spring mechanism here that sort of pushes this down. And that is one of the main things about this that makes it a little bit less comfortable than it could be, because it's sort of pressing downward. So when it's on your head, this is pressing down a tiny bit, and these are trying to lift up a tiny bit, which feels a bit strange at first. It's not really bad, and actually these big soft ear pads make it really nice and comfortable. It just feels a little strange. Okay, so here what I've done is I've taken a piece of string, and obviously you could use some black string so it doesn't look quite so obvious, but that holds it in place, and that's perfect. Now that's super comfortable, not pressing down, not pressing up, just sits on my head perfectly. Now, with most headphones that I've used, there's quite a bit of size adjustment compared to my head, so I would use it somewhere in the middle, so I could see that people with smaller heads could find it fine and people with bigger heads could find it fine. With these things, I'm pretty much at the maximum size, and I was able to put these over my wool hat and it was fine, but it was at the absolute maximum that it could possibly be at. Oh, it's so cozy in here. Oh, it's quite lovely, I say. Now, something I love about my Sonys is that it blocks noise from coming in and blocks noise from going out, and these are the exact opposite. So here I've got them connected to my MacBook. I'm on the YouTube audio library. As you can hear, they go really nice and loud, louder than I would listen to. It's really loud. So as you can hear, it's still letting quite a lot of noise come through there. Now, when it comes to build quality, these feel really decent and really rugged as well. They feel like if you threw them around and whatever, dropped them, they would be fine, although obviously I'm not completely sure about that. The headband over here is made of metal, and then some sort of softer stuff over here. And that metal goes all the way down to here and to the actual headphone itself, which is made of plastic. The charging port is a standard USB connection, and on the other side we have this connection, so if you want to use this plugged wired into a device, then you can do that. Okay, now I'm going to let you guys listen to these through my microphone. I know that's really not ideal, but I think it's better than nothing. If you don't like this, then you can skip this bit, I guess. But I found that when I watch reviews and the person puts their microphone in there, I find it useful. I mean, I saw it in one review and then I've been doing it since. So let's take a listen. So that's my little microphone in there. As you can hear, they sound pretty good, I think. Hopefully you guys can hear that through the internet. I like the way these sound. One thing, as you can probably notice, that you can hear what I'm saying, and that's because noise goes all the way through them. So if you have a nagging husband or wife that's telling you need to do the dishes, then these are not a very good block for that. Susan, why are you not doing the dishes, Susan? You should have bought a Sony noise blocking headphones, Susan.
John, we need to talk. John, sit down here and talk to me. John, stop playing that video game, John. John, why are you not listening to me? Take those headphones off.
And And if someone else is playing music next to you, then you're going to hear that as well, which happens to me when I go into a shop with my Sony headphones and I don't hear their music, but here you're going to hear it. Where's the song ended? Okay. Well, yeah. So in conclusion, for the £27 that these cost, they are really awesome. I really, really like these. But for my uses, because they don't block sound, they don't block noise coming in, that means that they just aren't for me. But I did really enjoy listening to these. They sounded great. They were comfortable once you sorted that issue out.